All right, I am back for our weekly mini masterclass. And so, if you ever felt like you need to keep up with the online noise to really stand out, and there's just so much messiness there, this is what I want to speak to you about today, navigating the noise. And I've seen this really happening not only for me, but for many women out there, is that we're confused with all the ideas, the strategies, the teachings, and it feels like it's just a mess. And I don't know about you, but I also feel like I get caught in this content trap of needing to keep up. Should I be posting? And now with the added benefit of AI, it just feels like it's a lot easier and that people are pumping out content like we pump out self-criticism. So this is exactly what I want to talk to you about today, because I personally am feeling this, the noise of the online world, and wondering, how do I stand out? How do I cut through the noise when there are so many ideas and strategies? You should do that. You should do this, right? And so I want to start unpacking this, not only for myself, that's what I've been doing in the background, unpacking this for myself, but I want to share with you openly the journey that I'm currently going through, and hopefully it can support you if you're feeling this as well. And I want to invite you to really contribute in the comments. What are you finding out there in the online world? Are you feeling a little overwhelmed with all the content? Are you feeling like you're needing to keep up? Yeah, I just want to really encourage this conversation, because what I have noticed in my own journey of adopting AI to support me with my content is knowing how easy it can be. How easy it can be just to give a prompt to ChatGPT and kind of go, it spits out and go, oh, that sounds really good. Or that sounds like, that sounds exactly what I'm trying to articulate. And you might ask a couple of more refining questions and you're like, yep, sounds good, copy, paste, schedule for my content. And maybe you've also noticed that you get into a bit of a spiral of ChatGPT. Guilty of it. Like I found myself asking and going deeper with ChatGPT like it's my bestie. And then all of a sudden you can lose yourself, right? And this is what I can see. I can see people starting to lose their self, their true essence in this world of AI, not really knowing who or what they're a stand for, what will help them cut through the noise, because we've become so reliant on the support of AI. And the reality is, if you want to cut through the noise, you got to come back to yourself. Really about speaking your truth, not the AI version of your truth. And like, I've had to have this conversation with myself. Like, is this really my truth, or is this an AI supported truth where it's polished, cut in a way, right? And it feels messy. It can feel overwhelming. And even when I look at the online space, it feels messy and overwhelming. And so one of the first things that I have done for myself, right, to cut through for my own mess and noise, is to slow down. That's the first step, is to really slow down, to come back to yourself, to go back to the old way of how we wrote content or how we shared our insights and our teachings through the good old pen to paper, really querying ourselves, understanding what is my truth, what do I value, all of those things. And one of the things about slowing down and coming back to yourself, and I want to share this because This morning, I really took the time to get curious about how I've been doing this for myself and want to share with you that hopefully that you can take some inspiration and insight for yourself to move from the mess and to move through cutting through. So that first thing about slowing down, I'm just going to read my notes here because I think it's really important that I share this critical step. It is to do a bit of a self-audit, to take a bird's eye view. What is working well? What is not working well? How do I want it to be different? What steps do I need to take? Who do I need to become? What do I need to learn? What do I need to lean in more on? What do I need to let go? And these are just some of the prompts that I have been self-exploring for myself around slowing down. And I wanted to share that here with you. If you're feeling like you're constantly posting, you're putting content out there, but nothing's cutting through, everything feels like vanilla out there. Like, I've heard that before, I've seen that before. But in order to really cut through, it is about you speaking your truth, your wisdom, your insights, your story, not the AI version of it. This is what we're missing and what we need more of out in the online space. And I don't mean over flooding it, but really potent, really taking that time and pause to potently post what feels true for you. Well, that's this week's mini masterclass about standing out online amongst all the noise. I'd love to hear your thoughts and insights about this. Has something resonated for you, or maybe it hasn't? I want to invite that as well, just to put in the comments there. And who knows if this will even cut through.